Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Dark Souls 2, second episode in Dark Souls the second. We are continuing in the Forest of Fallen Giants. Well, I do hope that everything is running okay with... Sometimes my PC just randomly switches off HDR and then the recording gets totally messed up. It's just all pretty wonky, but let's assume it's okay. Here we go. Alright, we already took out some guys here and it was pretty damn pretty freaky. This guy spawned mid-air. It was pretty hard. It was really dark with the path tracing. It's so amazing how the light works now. Here, it's big pitch black over there. How it's supposed to be without any light sources. Is there a light source here that we can light? Nope. But I remember from way back when I played this game, this looks like a pretty easy section, but actually I found it really... I remember it being way harder than you would think. Especially if two of them come at the same time. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. One is a... Here, why can't we bait that guy over there? How does that work? Also, let's see, how much damage does he do? Not that much. Oh my god. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Fuck my life, this is what I mean. If only I had... I do find the depth of field, that is also done by the lighting engine, maybe a little bit overblown. It's a little bit too much. But anywho... I have a pretty sneaky suspicion that I'm gonna die. And those guys also have like a piercing attack, which is really... They can just guard break you, so to say. Oh, that's by the way also something I want to try. Guard break. We can also guard break AI. But I think that as soon as I go out there, which I'm now just going to do, fuck it. That they, yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting. Alright, are they following? Yes, nice. Oh, fuck my life, man. I need to be able to spread them out, these guys. Right. Now where is that other guy? That bomb throwing guy. Alright, I was actually expecting more enemies to come over and just fuck me over. It's only one guy. Oh no, there's another guy over there. Where is he? Ah, there he is. I remember this place indeed being very annoying enemy placement. Also, because I don't have any... Oh my god. Right, there's a sign there. Apparently we can get over there, I guess. We will be fighting, I think he's called the Tower Knights. Weapon ahead, but bravery required ahead. Ah yes, that section over there is also super tough. There are several enemy types. There is like a pathway at the end to the right into a cave or something. With, I think, one of those poisonous frogs. No way. No fucking way, man. No fucking way. Oh, man. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Fucking game. Fuck this fucking game so hard, man. Seriously. Fuck this fucking game. So, no way. Are we all... Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I find that literally very cheap. You cannot do anything. I cannot do anything. I was in a door opening animation. Because now I have to fucking kill that whole courtyard again. And I must not die, because then I lose quite a lot of souls. Fucking hell, man. Fuck my life. Here, there are the other guys. There are way more guys. And obviously he is hitting me. And now there's another guy coming over. And he still hit me, obviously. Oh my god, and I also need to take out the guys in the dark. There's a really big chance that I'm dying before I get to where I need to be. So that is the guy from over there, because I know I was picking up something here, and then there was this guy that just dropped out of nowhere. I think that was a guy standing, yeah, I still don't know where he was. He dropped, no way. Fucking hell, man. Alright, I think there's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna lose my souls. Here, this area is not hard. But it is very time consuming. And then afterwards, there's a pretty tricky area coming up in total darkness. Right, there's supposed to be a guy coming down. There he is. Somehow that guy, I don't know what he's doing. He's looking up. Alright, at least I don't need to pick up all the items left and right. Because I already did that the first time around. Yeah, now I remember exactly why I was stuck there. Not so much that after that staircase that it's so hard, but the fact that you have to do so much just to get back to where you were. Oh my god! I couldn't apparently lock onto him. Here, you see, I'm still, slowly but surely, they're draining my health from all these little hits. Here, stuff like that. You really don't want to have more than one of these guys at a time, preferably. Would be nice if we get some healing items. Oh my god, that was almost, he got me from the rear. Alright, I can do a guard break myself actually now. I mean, I don't need to take out these guys actually. I can just continue. Yeah, I can just as well go for the souls. no, no, no. Oh my god, so fucking annoying. It's really not that hard of an enemy, and still it is costing me health items. Alright, now for the hard parts. By the way, I am now... Yeah, I'm hollow. Fucking hell. Or not hollow, undead. Now there's a bloodstain that helps a little bit with lights. Because I don't... I did... Let's see if it's still on. I did light this brazier here. Yes, that's still on. So I could light a torch if I want to, but the thing is, it's again a trap. Like, there's one guy there, but there's then a spear guy. I think the guy lying over there, who will totally mess you up. But unless I'm just going to, as quickly as possible, going to... Wow, 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 wow. Alright, now I thought there would be a different... There were 3 guys here. I was not aware of that. But there's also... Ah, no, the spear guy is in the next one. And again, that will be 2 guys. So I'm gonna bait them. Here they are. One behind the boxes and the spear guy to the right over there. I am going to run straight ahead. Oh, fuck me! Okay, I don't remember there being 3 guys in the room and 1 guy just in that dark hallway. Alright, so I'm gonna run until the stain to the left and to the right to lure them out. Alright, he's retreating. Alright, they go down pretty easy, but he did get me, again, half of my health away. Alright, then there's just the regular dudes. And again, I'm missing my lock on. And he got me again. Fucking hell. Alright, now we are where we left off. So I need to run up there, and then I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm taking my health. But then we also have that area down below, and we only have 1 health gem. Ah, no, wait. I'm an idiot. Why did I take health gems? I have Estus flasks upon death. Not that I have a lot of them, but... we are going to... just book it over there. Over here. Let them all... aggro. And we will... take them out over here. So the other guy is now coming down. That's new. Alright, they are actually going down really easy. They are really offensive, quite strong. With their spear, they have like range, etc. But actually, alright, at least we get our souls back. So then the question is, where did that guy come from? I think from around the corner. As soon as you open that door. There he is, motherfucker. Alright, am I being gang raped? Nope. Alright, he did get me again. And I remember, it must have been years, but I remember this really pretty well, playing this for the first time. Or actually maybe the second time with the Scholar re-release. I don't remember if I ever played the original. I think I did. What did we just get? Some urn. Explodes to deal magic damage. A small clay urn unredded in magic explodes, inflicting magic damage. Created in Melvia, a land that flourishes with magic and pyromancy. Through the magic contained in the urn, though the magic contained in the urn lacks potency, it is a boon to any inexperienced traveler. Stamina recovery speed, that can be handy for a boss fight. Also, I wanted to actually check. I picked up some weapons from... Here, like this one. From enemies, 115. Oh shit, my weapon is... it's doing less damage, I think, because it's already durability under 30%. I don't know, is it 25%? Let me check. DS2 weapon durability. When does it affect a damage output? Question mark. At risk state, 30% durability or less. When your weapon's durability drops to 30 or lower, a warning message appears on screen and an icon displays under your stamina bar. At this point, your weapon damage drops to about 70%. Broken states, if durability reaches 0, the weapon breaks. Your damage output plummets drastically, dealing only 10 to 50% of its normal damage. Watch for the red durability bar in your HUD. You can easily avoid these damages penalties by resting at a bonfire. Does that restore durability? No. Alright, maybe it does. Using repair powder. Using the bracing knuckle ring. Avoiding blindly mashing your attack button through dead bodies or environmental objects, as striking corpses causes rapid durability loss. Yeah, but it says here, resting at a bonfire. I cannot imagine that... Yeah, maybe it does fix durability, but then it really defeats the purpose of a repair box. Anywho, we're not yet under 30. We are almost at 30. So yeah, do I continue using this weapon? I don't know. But the thing is, this weapon is a +1, so it's a better weapon. I still don't know how I started out with a +1 weapon. Let me check. Dark Souls 2. Starting gear. Short sword +1. I find it weird that it was already upgraded. Yeah, that's for the swordsman. Alright. Anywho, what are we... I picked up some weapons like this one. But that's probably... That probably requires more. Yeah, I don't have the strength. Oh, this is the bastard sword. I find it annoying that it doesn't say how much it weighs. Does it say here? Yes, it says here. I find it very convoluted. Why doesn't it say here with what attributes the weapon skills? Then you have to go here and then you have to click something that you want to select something, and only then at the left bottom does it say the scaling. Really, really weird. Why not put that in one place? What do we have here? Scimitar +1. Oh, that's 121 actually. Pretty good. $110, but I don't have the strength. Ah, this is that foot soldier sword. $115. It's not even too bad, honestly. Level of counter damage inflicted on attacking damage. I don't know what that means. Alright, 50, 10, 35, 35, 25. 15, 15, 20, 20, 20. Two. And it scales, yeah, it scales way worse, but somehow the base damage output is better. Wait, if we do over here and then we go here, now we see where it is better. Better physical damage output, less return damage, whatever that may be. Still don't know. Counter strength. Poise damage. Yeah, and all the defenses are worse, but yeah, I don't really care about that. So we either take the scimitar or this foot soldier sword. Or a regular short sword. I also still have not +1. This one does quite good damage output, less counter attack damage. Yeah, and all the defenses are also a little bit worse. Stability reduces consumption of stamina when taking attacks. Alright, let's just take this one and then we're gonna compare it to this one. Yeah. It has more or less the same moveset as the short sword. Alright, 1 second. I have to quickly give my pigeon a bit of food. Okay, we are using a foot soldier sword or something. Yes. And we also have these bombs. Alright, are we going to open this door already? Let's just do it. Nice! That is what I was hoping for, so we don't need to... there's also a salesperson. Alright, I'm really happy with that, because otherwise I was afraid of having to have to redo that in between part with that tree in the middle. It takes forever. Alright, now I'm pretty sure that Google AI was fantasizing again, but let's check it out. If we go here, does it restore durability? Alright, we've been resting. It actually does. Alright. That's amazing to know. I'm not sure if that automatically also happens when you die. And you get back sent to a bonfire, whether that also automatically restores durability. Alright, who is this? What is this? Ah, this is a salesman.
Buy something. Anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something. adventure. You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off. Dranglake's been up a pile of rubble since the war, long, long ago. When the giants crossed the sea. It seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself had nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own. They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants. From each carcass sprouted new life growing into what you see now. Do you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says. It's high time that I pick up a moose. I've a bargain for you next time we meet my lover. It's high time that I pick up a moose. I've a bargain for you next time we meet my lover.
Alright, I really find it extremely annoying that the NPC volume is so low compared to the other game volume. I have such a hard time hearing them. Probably in the YouTube video is extra hard to make out. Alright, we have a broken straight sword, hand axe, a club, a caestus. That's just for boxing, I guess. Traveling merchant hats. Traveling merchant coats. Gloves. Boots. Physical defense. Human effigy. Life get gems. Which I think even at the merchant are finite. Unless you do something later on in the game, then there's a person that has infinite. Amber herb. Inflict more damage, receive less. Really expensive. A tiny bug that produces light. Bright bugs are said to comfort the dead and are found in the marshlands leading to the undead crypt. By ingesting a bright bug just before death, the moment at which they glow most brightly, one attains great power for a short time. Often utilized as a last resort for adventurers who have lost their way. It has no effect in other worlds or for phantoms. Pharos contraption. Stone activating a creation of Pharos the Vagabond. Pharos the Vagabond was a legend who wandered the lands creating contraptions to help those in sincere and dire needs. The scope of his travel was so wide that Pharos has been mistakenly credited with many inventions that were crafted by others. Alright, so there is... I could buy it. Restores living things from petrification. Open blacksmith Lennicrust shop in Majula. Ah, that's a nice one. That one we're gonna buy for sure. Yeah, maybe we can also buy this, but I was thinking... Soul arrow and heal. Intelligence. What's our intelligence? 7. Yeah, I was thinking... Will she stay here? She said something like it's time to leave, so I'm a little bit afraid that once I do need that Pharos contraption, that she will be somewhere else and that I will have a hard time finding her. But I was also thinking, we can level up already, right? When can you level up? If you have enough souls, or how does that work? Yeah, I guess it's just souls related, right? So we can level up. Holy fuckaroli, this is what I mean with no light source. We're just totally screwed. I really need a place where I can reliably buy I hear a what are their names? The little buggers that you get for Titanites. What are their names again? And how best to get them? Alright, 1 second. DS2, how to best kill the Titanite worms. Not worms. Crystal lizards. Equip a fast horizontal swinging or downward striking weapon. You can apparently also use a bow or spell with binoculars to snipe them before they flee. Also the large ogres, with whom I had like a very hard time in the previous episodes, they apparently drop Titanites. The Black Gulch. Right, a fast horizontal swinging or downward striking weapon. Yeah, I don't have that really. I do have horizontal swinging. I'm afraid. Yeah, this is pretty good actually, I think. Alright, here we go. Fuck these. Oh, fuck me, it's locked. I'm pretty sure that is the sound of a crystal lizard, what I'm hearing. Right, how? We can just smash it. Nice! Alright, they died. I was not expecting that to work. Alright, and then do we also in this game have like mimics? Enemy ahead. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I think this is a mimic. How can we see that? In Dark Souls you could see it from the chain of the chest. Alright, really nice that this Titanite crystal lizard is giving off light. Hand axe, radiant life gem. Man, there are so many items here. Enemy ahead left. Ah, so maybe it's not meant as this chest. Here we go. Small leather shield and repair powder. A buckler, that's for parrying, so I really want to practice that better. It only reduces, I think, total attack. Now I want to know... how much damage physical damage it takes away. Small leather shields. Again, it is so confusing. This shield is a bit better against poison, bleeding, and whatever this is. Petrify reduction. Alright, the buckler is actually not too bad. It's only 5 less. Damage, physical damage reduction. But yeah, I'm not going to, with all the souls we have, I'm not going to play around with parrying now. I really need to do that when I have no souls. Ah yeah, we also got some helmets. Yeah, I don't like these helmets. It is better at blunt damage reduction. Poison resist, bleed resists. Well, here, now I already forgot. Petrification resist, curse resist. Alright, petrification is, I think, if you turn into a stone or something. Alright, so we have physical, blunt, or strike. Slash, pierce. Lighting or magic. Fire, lighting, and dark. What is dark again? I have no idea. There really are a lot of mechanics here going on. You have like miracles, you have spells, you have sorceries, you have petrification, you have dark. Yeah, there's just... it's really nice how deep it is actually, I find. But this one is a bit better against slash damage. But I just really find it looks... it actually looks pretty epic. Yeah, it looks pretty Dark Soul-y, actually. Alright, so there's an enemy coming up. But yeah, I'm just going for the... wow. Oh no, here he is. Can you imagine if this critter would have escaped, this room would have been totally dark. Alright, that's not good for weapon degradation. But anyways, I'm going with the stats. And with the stats, the helmet I have on now is better, I think. So there is an enemy here. To the left. Man, it's actually so cool, these different worlds. With other people playing it as well. Like, you're not really, it's not like you have like, you really see constant other peoples in your game, but you do see them tangentially, and it really fits the story of these multiple worlds, etc. Horse ahead. Alright, if I wouldn't, I do find these messages fun, but they're also a little bit cheating almost, because otherwise I probably would not have noticed that enemy, and then you would open up the chest and you would get attacked, just like opening that door. You really have to be aware of your surroundings before doing stuff. Alright, small white science soapstone. And what is that? Life gem. Radiant life gem. Stone made up of crystallized souls gradually restores HP. The dull glimmer of these mysterious stones brightens with the passage of time. Restores a small amount of HP. I have the feeling that the life gem, for me, it really restores quite a lot of HP, but apparently the game thinks it's not that much. And then what else did we have here? This one. Leave summon sign. Be summoned as a shade to another world in order to help that world's master for a certain time. You will be rewarded for successfully assisting the other player. The effect is not as long-lived as that of the white sign soapstone, and it is used only in particular places. Right. I do like these vague descriptions, because seriously, what other places? How am I supposed to know where to use it? Alright, we are going to walk right up there. Right up there. Divine blessing. I think we already had one of those. Yes. Cure status effects, which is pretty helpful. Yeah, that virus contraption I would like to buy, actually. But I think it may only be needed for, like, in the H Tower or something, like a totally different area. I heard something, that's the guy that was sitting in Majula at the top near that pillar. He said, like, yeah, in the Tower of Flame or something, there the blue guardians or that covenant. No. Okay. Wrong button. Yeah, we have that ring, this one. Blue seal. Yeah, the Apostles of the Blue. I think they gather in a tower over there, and then he said, like, yeah, but the door is locked and I have no way to know how to open it. So there's some contraption there, so maybe we need this Pharaoh's key for that. But do I want to buy that now, or do I want to level up like 3 times? Yeah, I think I'm gonna level up. Medulla betwixt forests.
Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Right, I wasn't even aware I had an Estes flask shard. Ah, exactly, I don't. Alright, we can just level up. Before doing that, let's see what this guy has to sell.
I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me the key. Chop chop.
I have the key.
Ah yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
Fucking hell. I was afraid he would say that. Ah, we have a bow. Alright, let's see how that works, aiming with the bow, because I removed the... Fuck me, I don't have arrows. But I think how it works is that you get out. Yeah, then you do need maybe a crosshair. But you zoom in on something with your binocular, and then you, if you then just free shoot, then there's a good chance it will hit it. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it would not surprise me if it works that way. Man, again, I'm repeating myself, but this game just has something that is so much fun. I don't know what it is. The amount of items that you have, it's just... It is easy, but also you still have to manage it all.
lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Alright, now the big question. What are we going to here increase? Ah, easy business. Shit, so I maybe should have...
Stand back. This is dangerous work. The name's Lenigrast. Just a simple blacksmith. And you are? Another useless traveler. A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick. Drat. You're worse than my reckless daughter. Don't spend your whole life in transit, you hear? You'll need souls to repair and improve equipment. I know only of smithing, but souls have many other uses as well. Don't waste your souls on useless trinkets. Think before you spend. Equipment can be strengthened with rare orestone, but such orestone won't come easily. My girl knows her stones, but she's always out prancing about. Now, there's a time for travels, but you can't wander the world forever. Even you must have someone waiting back home. Drat. You're worse than my reckless daughter. Don't spend your whole life in transit, you hear? You'll need souls to repair and improve equipment. I know only of smithing, but souls have many other uses as well. Don't waste your souls on useless trinkets. Think before you spend.
So, reinforcing requires titanite shards. Repair by long swords, broadswords, falchion, a standard curved sword. Each slash of a curved sword does less damage than a straight sword, but can deal a series of hits in flowing succession. The sharp blade is effective at causing bleeding, but is soon dulled. Beware when facing rock-solid foes. S-Talk. Man, I remember fighting with this one. A large thrusting sword with a blade. The sturdy, slender, long blade is designed to pierce the armor of enemies, and its strong attack can even inflict damage upon foes hiding behind shields. Though primarily a thrusting sword, its blade can also be used to slash your enemy. Effect shield piercing. Battle axe, mace, spear. Allows one to attack a foe from a distance and while holding up a shield. Thrusting attacks are effective even against opponents with strong defense, but they have a narrow point of contact and won't effectively break through a shielded defense. Right, why does a spear doesn't break through a shield? But an S-Talk does. He actually sells Titanite.
I'll be around if you'll make it back.
Right, let's see how that shooting goes. Let's say we want to shoot that wall right in the middle. Now we switch over to this one and we are alright. I do think that is the way to do it. Let's see, how far does it even fly? Yeah, pretty far actually. Alright, we are going to how do you cancel a shot? there must be a better way than just jumping back. Yeah, just selecting another weapon. Alright, we want to shoot at that little dot in the middle of that wall. Alright, let's quickly see how parrying works in the game. I could have traveled there. That didn't work. Right. I think. Fuck my life. I don't even know what I was thinking. Right, I can parry. You have to parry earlier, I think, than you think. But the follow-up didn't work for a bit. Right, where are the enemies? That's maybe because I killed them so many times, they're not spawning anymore. Right, my repulse is simply not working. Extremely annoying. I mean, normally parrying is the hard part. Repulsed is just pressing a button. DS2 repulsed not working. I got the parrying down pretty well, but the repulse never works. I just started playing for the first time and been sitting in a giant forest place training for almost 2 hours now with no success whatsoever. Is there something I'm missing? Exactly. Like already said, usual repulse is done on laid down enemy. This never should be a problem for you. No, but why? Why not do it on standing enemy? Thing is, almost every kind of enemy has its own time window after he was parried or his guard broken to do standing riposte. Well, it may not be the case, but I feel like it is. Not only that, but making standing riposte after parry rather guard break is harder due to even smaller time window. Alright, these people, man. The normal hollow soldiers with swords and daggers are still impossible, but I managed to repulse the great sword and halberd dudes about 80%. Guard break, of course, first of all you must land it. Now this hollow soldier is now has his guard broken and his animation of ow, I'm not falling yet. No, if you broke his guards, you should not go and instantly attack. That will just scratch him. When enemy is in guard broken animation, wait till they will stop going back with their feet and start balancing with their arms wide open. That is the perfect time window to initiate standing riposte. Now this example was just about hollow soldier. Different enemies have different guard break time windows. Not sure about parry. They all probably have same animation and time window, but guard break is definitely different. For example, cyanides have huge time window if the guard is broken. Parry. Second, wait for the enemy to fall on his ass. Third, walk up straight in front of him and click your normal attack button. You cannot riposte if wielding the weapon in your left hand. I got the down repulse down. It's the standing repulse that doesn't work at all. Neither does the guard break one. Using sword and shield at the moment with weapon in right hands. Are you pressing R1? That's literally all there is to it. Stand near them and press R1. I do. The parry, they stagger and I instantly hit R1. Most time nothing happens and sometimes I just do normal attack. Try timing R1 a bit after and before the stagger, nothing seems to work. Then you're not getting close enough. Get closer before you R1. You can lock the critical before or after they fall, but it's best to wait for them to hit their butt on the ground. Parry repulse requires a short wait before executing the critical. Guard break repulse can be executed pretty much immediately. Sorry, but I can't imagine what your problem could possibly be. You have to scoot up against him to activate the repulse. It's like a little movement forwards. Then tap the RB with the stick in a neutral position. Also that running attack, dash attack is not working for me, I would say. Anywho. Are there more enemies here? There sure is. Fucking hell, I pressed the wrong button. Nice. But it's only useful if you have it down really quite consistently. Otherwise there's too big of a chance to be damaged. Or take damage. Alright, here we go. I also would like to do that guard break. By the way, let's check out our new bow. So we're gonna look at him. Oh wait, now I have... How do I do that? Alright, this works. I have a crosshair. Alright, but I'm not hitting it. I don't even know where my arrows are going. They go way up. Alright, I'm doing something totally wrong. Why are my arrows going so high? Ah, wait, that's it. I think you need to double hand it. You double hand your bow. But still, I find it extremely inaccurate. Alright, there is another dude here, I think, who we are going to repost. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not using a life gem here. Fuck this guy. Okay, you really need to do it way quicker than you would imagine. The parry. That's my learning of today. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I think just guiding around them is way safer than trying to parry. Alright, the good thing is you get invincibility frames. Let's try it a bit more. The piercing attack, I really have a hard time with that. You have to indeed parry press the button way before in other games. Holy fuckaroli. Again. Sometimes these guys, they really come out of nowhere. And they're also quite quick, which is super annoying. It does feel pretty cool, this repulse thing. It's a more slower, deliberate repulse compared to other games, I find. I could be making that up. Anywho, I was thinking, let's also one more time kill this Ogre guy. Just for the fun of it. And maybe drop something. Right, Ogre guy. It's time to do some fighting. God damn it, it's so hard to aggro in. Hello, I'm up here. no, no. Oh, fuck. I hate that attack so much, man. What can you do? So annoying. So you really don't want to be in front of him because he just lunges forward, grabs you. Not enough time to get away. Here, it's really all about no. Holy fuck, Rory. Oh. Nice. So, they don't even take that much damage. Alright, and what do they drop? Yeah, not much actually. 1756. Let's take out this guy one more time. A bit of farming never hurt anybody. Why is my beard white? Oh my god, such an idiot. Oh my god, he's demolishing me. Why is my beard white? I have no idea. Alright, let's also continue practicing a bit. At one point, if we kill them 12 times, they will stop spawning. And I'm not using life gems. Nice. I was not expecting that to work. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. I need to get the hell out. Holy fuck, where does that other guy come from? I have no idea. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Alright, I do think I now already killed this guy. Yeah, he's not spawning anymore. You have to bait his attacks and stay away from his front. It's all about staying away. Fuck my life. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm playing so bad. I should have been dead there. Yeah, you really want to, it's all about keeping the right distance. Just enough to bait his slam attack. Here, this one. They're actually way easier if you know a bit how to tackle them. Compared to previous episode where I was really struggling with him. But here they're not dropping anything. I was hoping they would drop stuff. Holy shit, that was close. You really want to have fake that attack. And don't get in front of them, that's key. And you want to stay just close enough so that they do that attack. Oh, fuck me. Holy shit, I got lucky there. They're actually really quite easy. I was not expecting that. They're actually also quite fun, I have to say. There is a rhythm to the fight, to his movements. Man, if I now compare already myself with when I started, then it's really all about knowing the moves, etc. Don't go right in front of him. Man, he's not doing his attack. There he is. I don't know how many souls it gives, like maybe 1,000? Let's check it. We're now at 59.56. Also, what's really important in this game is don't overdo it. Don't overstay your welcome. Oh, that was so close. He was about to fall on me. Alright, 59.56, and now we have 69.56, so it's indeed 1000, which is pretty nice actually. So you can get 12,000 souls. I think I will also be farming the one at Betwixt. Although I don't want to be too overpowered, but I also don't want to, like the previous time when I played this, I started certain DLCs way too early. And I got totally demolished. In the end I succeeded, but it took like a month to get past certain sections. So I also will not shy away from making it a little bit more easy on myself. Jesus Christ, man, this guy is really blind. You really want to stay just close enough that you bait his slam attack. Oh my god. Alright, let's some distance. Alright, I was not expecting him to die already. The only problem is I thought they would, it said online that they are a source for Titanite. Not sure about that. That was a good one. That was 600 damage. Oh my god. I was too greedy. No! Oh my god, I got so lucky there. But there he goes, motherfucker. Sorry, I have to check something on my chair. Alright, we're all good. Man, I got really lucky when he wanted to grab me from the front and decapitate me. Somehow that went fine. Alright, so we, after 12, he's supposed to stop spawning. I don't know how many times I took him out now. I think 6 in total maybe. Oh my gosh. Now he dropped something. Soul of a proud knight. Nice, I think that's quite a lot of souls. This fight, it's all about the distance. Being not too close that he can hit you, but still close enough that he does this attack. And then don't overstay your weapon. Yeah, and over here near the cave, he often... yeah, sometimes he actually does. I want to say he doesn't do all his attacks. Alright, now he's just de-aggroing. It's such a weird... Alright, I should actually, I'm gonna use my ring for better drop rates to increase luck. I don't know if it works on him, but let's try it anyway. So we go over here. Here we go. No, what the fuck? What the fuck was I thinking? And over here he's not really... Yeah, now he does it. In the head. Right in the head. Right, does he drop something? Nope. Right, maybe the other enemies will drop something. I don't know how long it is active, and I think if I now go to a bonfire, that's... God damn it, it's really hard to time to do. If I go to a bonfire, I'm sure that my coin will reset, my lucky coin. Alright, we have an extra item, foot shoulder shields. Not really that special. There's a second guy coming from somewhere, I'm sure. Still not sure where. There are still two guys, not only one. Oh my god, so fucking annoying. Man, they have such delayed attacks. Wow. Only certain attacks I can easily parry, but others really not so much. And I'm pretty certain there's still one other guy popping up here. I don't know what triggers him. Maybe I killed him enough times that he's not spawning anymore. Fuck me, is he not spawning? He's not spawning anymore. But that motherfucker sure is. These motherfuckers as well. Right, you really need to know their attack patterns. And also know that the parry in this game has a longer build-up time. That's what makes it tricky. God damn it, that's just homing in, that arrow. Oh my god, that attack is way too... he's just holding it up in the air. So it is here, this guy is what I mean. Where did that guy come from? Here, that... Oh my god, fucking hell, man. Fuck my life. It is that attack, that is like a delayed attack, so it's really hard up front to know whether to parry or not. Alright, I better get my souls back, people. I better get my souls back. And I'm not going to go for parries, I'm just going to go for killing these motherfuckers. Alright, now we can continue parrying. Parrying lesson. Oh my god. Alright, I had some invincibility frames, I think. Oh my god, those attacks, they're too quick for a parry, because the parry just takes too long to build up. It's really, really tricky to parry, seriously. It's extremely hard. For me at least. Because they have so many different movesets. Here, sometimes it's piercing, sometimes they just... Here, so that totally defeats the purpose of parrying. If your chance of success is only 30% and your chance of taking significant damage 60%, then why not play it safe and just use distance instead of parrying and do backstabs or stuff like that, because they're simply, it's not worth it. the risk rewards. Oh my god, fuck this guy. Here, is there now that also that other guy coming? Here, this guy has again that... Oh my god, that delayed attack. What can you do? Oh my god. Hey, this guy looks pretty much like me. And these guys, I thought I'm about to kill them now 12 times. They continue to spawn. Here, a straightforward weapon swing like that, that's easy to parry. But that X guy is a totally different story. Or this guy with his piercing attacks. What the fuck are you doing, man? Yeah, fuck this guy, man. Alright, pretty cool. Those weapons are actually, they still have some amount of yeah, and where is that other guy now? I think it would not surprise me if there are now two guys. No, it's only one. Alright. Alright, this is the X guy. So you want to and again really needs to wait for his, and then sometimes he is quicker. Alright, fuck this guy. I'm not even gonna bother with him. It's really well done. It really feels like he has a heavy axe in his hand. Alright, at least we got a backstab. What I'm doing now is really not worth it, because I'm not gaining a lot of souls, although I am of course gaining experience. That's basically why I started this. Learn the movesets. But that's the thing also in this game. Often you encounter new enemies and then you are pretty okay with backstabbing a certain enemy with a certain moveset. But that doesn't say anything about the moveset of other enemies. So especially if you're carrying a lot of souls, it's just not really worth it trying to go. Nice, I finally got him. To go and parry, if you're carrying a lot of souls and you have like a new enemy, water is pretty well done as well. Then it often just isn't worth it. Are they still there? Motherfucker! What's wrong with these guys? Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Here. Man, it feels good playing this game after so many years and with such beautiful graphics. Here, that attack is just not parryable, I would say. Maybe that last one, but the others are too quick. You don't have time for the whole parry build-up. Oh my god, fuck this delayed attack, man. Oh my god, I hate him so much. Man, I got lucky there. Alright, I'm not gonna parry. We are going to just kill him with distance. Alright, I don't know why I'm doing it. It's just for fun to see when they will despawn, stop spawning. The problem is, it really is taking too much time. Ah, finally. They're not here anymore. Alright, anywho, we can level up more. And no, we're also going to buy that box. So we are going over there and then over here. No, did she move? No.
You again? It's high time that I pick up a moose. I've a bargain for you next time we meet that one.
Alright, we are buying that phalanx thing. Sorcery 10. Where is my sorcery? I think I'm only at 6. I know, I'm at 7. So that is sorcery. I know intelligence. Yeah, for sorceries. Then you have faith. And then what is this again? Attunements. Okay.
bearer of the curse. Seek souls.
Man, that guy
Large,
looked like God of
powerful
War.
souls. Seek the king, lest this land swallow you whole.
Check out that
It
guy.
has so many others. The sign you bear will drain you. Stay strong, even when you have precious little time.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, I was hoping that you would come. I've stocked some new. They've been selling rather well, and I may step up operations soon. I'm surprising even myself, to be honest.
Right, he apparently has new stuff. Here, that's a pretty epic helmet. What do you need for it? Why doesn't it say what you need? Why doesn't it say if I meet the requirements?
Always open for business.
Alright, what do you do with 500 souls? I mean, it's still 500 souls. It's a waste to not use it. Let's just keep them for now. Or maybe not. Let's get some more arrows. Maybe I can use them to cheese my way through certain areas.
I've given you up for dead.
Ah, he only has 8 left.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Going to be... I wanted to say a little bit more careful with parrying. But yeah, this shield only has 5 extra defense, so it really doesn't matter. I will keep my parry shield. Yeah, or no, I'm going to be very stupid. It's really not the way to go, but I am still going that way. I am also going to farm the other ogre. Certainly is stupid. But I want those sweet, sweet souls. Fuck me, he's not here anymore. Alright, so this guy you cannot farm endlessly. I also shouldn't have killed him actually, and also that guy near the the river, because they are actually not really. I really like these textures a lot. That mossy stuff. Here it's such a cool. I don't know, but it's an amazing art design. I find it. But what I wanted to say is they are not really aggressive. So I really was the aggressor with them. And normally... Oh wait, let's check the names. This is Majula, the Far Fire. Firekeeper's Dwelling. Then with Things Betwixt. Firekeeper's Dwelling. Then Forest of Fallen Giants. We have the Crestfallen's Retreats. And Cardinal Tower. Alright, this is the Far Fire. And this is the Firekeeper's Dwelling. So who is the Firekeeper? Is that the woman in Majula? I have no idea. But anyways, I usually really want to play as the good guy, so I'm not really that proud of killing those ogres, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, we are not going down there. I think that's how you advance the level. We are going to explore over here. Oh shit, here's that guy. Fuck me. I'm totally... Alright, let's see if I can parry him. for sure. Alright, it's a bit weird texture. It's like the shadow is not on the actual ivy itself, but on some other texture. It almost seems like the texture is missing or something. For sure something's up with that ivy. Let's keep that in mind. If there's other ivy, whether that is also messed up. Alright, you can come up. And I will hit you right down. No. Still, here, I'm just... Ah, wait, this is how it works. So you have to shoot while aiming, which makes sense. Right in the head. Alright, that's actually super useful. And just... there are actually not that many guys. Oh, here's a guy. Alright, just out of pure spite. I'm killing that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. But man, it's such a cool game. I don't know why I like it so much. Just the whole vibe. It's that it has that Dark Souls legacy, but still it's really... yeah, its own game. It's just amazing. Alright, we have to be careful, because it wouldn't surprise me if there are guys hiding out who suddenly jump out on these rafters, or however you call them. And also, I'm still curious, there is something over there. How do we get there? Like, for example, how did somebody put the text up there? Because if you go over there, yeah, there's also text over there. How did somebody get over there? And it would not surprise me. I think I also saw an item there somewhere. I may be mixing that up. Holy shit, lots of bow dudes. Anyway, I may be mixing that up with the text that I saw over there. How did somebody write text on there? We need to get onto this wall. How do we get onto this wall? Jumping really feels hit or miss, I have to say. Is there a ladder maybe? No. Yeah, maybe we will just get onto that tower over there and then we can just jump off. God damn it, it's annoying. Alright, I will leave it be for now. But it sure is annoying. Ah, there's more of that ivy. And over there seems to more or less be okay. No weird shadows. Although the ivy itself, the color, it feels really way too... a uniform color. It's a little bit too light. It's just a weird... I hope that is not because of that texture pack that I used. Holy shit. Check out that guy. It looks like a boss or something. Right, there are just regular enemies, but I'm sure... Oh my god. Fuck these motherfuckers. Why didn't I get that repulsed? God damn it. Alright, I now have to really start to pay attention. Alright, I do find that fire a little bit too reddish. Maybe that's just me. This is where we came through earlier. Right, I hear guys walking around. That are probably the guys that respawned from the inside. I hope they will not come all the way over to where I am now. Try jumping. Yeah, I think there is some... jumping spot here apparently to get to a certain item, but that you really need a ring for or something to increase the jump distance. I'm not sure. I don't see an item yet, but I read something. Alright, this is a tricky jump. Nice, human effigy. Alright, so there's a way down there. But there was also the ladder down. Yeah, let's just take this way down. Why not? Holy shit. Alright, at least there are not more enemies coming up. Which I was totally expecting. Right, I do have to say there are too many enemies, honestly. I could thin them out with the bow. At least. No way! No fucking way! Right, I think one fell down, but he didn't get that much damage. Alright, that went not as planned, but at least we are separating them a bit. Which is a good thing. I guess. Unless they themselves also have bows. Nice! A torch. That's what we need. Alright, try jumping. Yeah, I think that is the item that is barely possible to reach. Maybe it is possible. Alright, there's a cave entrance, and that cave, I am pretty sure, has like one of those frogs that totally messes you up. Oh, fuck my life. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How fast are these guys? Alright, I really was playing it so bad. Try projectile. Indeed, this is what I was thinking. Try stabbing in the back. Ah, that's it. It's one of those turtle enemies. Alright, let's first... Ah, no, there's another cave there. Yeah, and there is actually a frog in there, I'm pretty sure. Caster ahead, but try door. Oh, fuck me, there's another one. Alright, I first need to draw that motherfucker. Alright, we need to stab this guy in the back. But I cannot imagine these guys can climb ladders. So what if we just race past? By the way, maybe they're not even that hard. Fuck. I think I may have been wrong there. That hard. But the hard part is still coming up, I remember. Here, these are petrified beings. Alright, at least we have quite some life gems. That's nice. Again, I find the fire color a bit weird, but the fact that the whole room lights up with the path tracing is amazing. In the correct color. Which I assume is done mostly real time, so it's not like baked in or anything. Motherfucker. Again, they are just trolling you. That's why they said try the back. That was just that comment. That was just trolling. Because they actually immediately fall on their back and then you're screwed. Right, apparently there's somebody who really can take the heat. I cannot really take the heat. How is he just walking there? Man, what a cool game. If Elden Ring is a bit like this, although I don't really like the some areas of Elden Ring, which has that like autumn like trees. I like this green personally better. Oh, fuck me. Another motherfucker. Ah, so I can get back up here. I forgot. So then we could try and do that jump, but I'm a little bit afraid that if I do that jump, that I may get full damage if I don't make it. It's a really tricky jump, I think. Here, how did that guy get there? Or did they come from the other side? Nice! A prism stone. Man, I find it so cool playing this again. With all these items that I remember from Dark Souls, prism stones, I think they make light, right? Oh, I don't see them. Unless it's this. Emits light and marks one's path. I'm really going to need them in the gutter, etc., where it's like incredibly dark. Hurrah for open area. I don't know what that means. I do know that there's stuff still coming up, and it also, here, these caves, they really feel dark compared to like Skyrim or also this game in vanilla, where you just walk in and it's just bright. Hey, now it really looks, it looks like a cave with this lighting. Just amazing. Right, how are people putting notices up there? Probably after jumping. Let's check that out. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck me. That took a lot of health actually. Right, let's try that again. Like so. And now can we read it? Visions of item. Yeah, I don't really know what that means. Visions of item. There are a lot of these messages which starts with vision. How How did somebody die here? Maybe that was it, like... Yeah, I think in the middle there's not that much fire, so maybe I can just roll through it. So we need anything we can with fire resistance. $10, $12. Yeah, so we take this one. But we must be able to fast roll still. 25. Alright, we already have the Wanderer coat is perfect. By the way, we have an imported tunic. I don't know how I get those imported clothings. Then we go over here. 15. Yeah, we actually have pretty good fire resistance already. At least compared to other stuff. Then we are going to look here. Anything fire resistance, fire retardance. I'm a little bit afraid if I get killed by the fire. Get my blood stain. Will remain there. A lot of people died there. I see a lot of blood pools. Alright, am I going to try it? If we die, we have to redo this whole area. That's what makes it kind of annoying. But that's also what makes it cool, because there's actual consequences to your actions. Alright. Fire defense 63. It looks pretty good, right? What is BNS? Bonus. No, this is my attack. It's defense. We actually don't have that good. Only 36. That's not a lot. But sometimes it also feels, I don't know if these flames are only visual, but sometimes it feels there's a gap in them. Here, like now. Man, this went perfect. Oh, fuck. That was it. Was the fucking caster. Now it's too dark to see. Alright, but there's nothing here, right? touched by the area of effect. Alright, this fire really is not hurting me at all. At all? How is that possible? Alright, where is that motherfucker? There he is. Yeah, I did remember something like this. Please let me have enough arrows. Yes, we are hitting him. Nice. Cheesing my way through here. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's good enough. Where is he? Wow, 1:45. Alright, I have to wait till he comes up, like now. 1:40. I have to be now. 1:49. Okay, where is he? There he is. 1:42. Once he comes up now, 1:40. Fuck me, I only have 5 or 6 arrows left. Let's see, can we get a bit closer? Yeah, he doesn't shoot past the door. How do I change? How do you change? Ammunition. Ammo type. DS2. How to change arrow type. To switch through equipped arrows and bolts, press L2 or R2 or right click while having a bow or crossbow at the ready. Alright. Only 38. Alright, 77. I mean, I don't know if this guy is... healing. Nice. Alright, it's not even that much souls. Can we get there? Nope, obviously not. But how then again can somebody make a note there? Alright, so far so good actually in this playthrough, I have to say. This looks to me a bit like a door. Ah, and we have a fire sword. How nice is that? Alright, let's just assume that that is somewhere that we can get to later on. Alright, let's check our new fire swords. Ah, it only does 78 regular, but also 78 fire damage. So that's 156 compared to 110 base damage. And I think in this game it is really all about right, one thing, this is weighing 3 and the bow weighs also 3. No, 1. So how if I equip this one, 18.5, 18.5? I don't understand. How does the... Ah, no, we are at 25. Okay. Somehow I missed that. So it does work, but we're still below 50%, so we can fast roll. Somehow I understood that in this game weaknesses against the elements like fire, lighting, magic, I think it said somewhere that it was in this game, play a bigger role. So it's really important to know the weakness of enemies. And sometimes that's obvious. If it is a creature that lives in fire, like Fire Demon, he won't be weak to fire. I'm still curious how to get onto that platform over there, where that message was. Because I'm afraid if we are done here, we will not get there anymore. Wow, I don't even see how to get out of this area. I thought it was just a side area that we climb up again. Man, that helmet really looks too freaky for my taste. This one is also freaky. This is the least freaky one. I don't really like it neither. Oh wait, there is... Eh? How do we get up there? Right, there's a door there. Ah, this is the way back. Can you just shoot motherfuckers down? Nope. So there's a door there. There's a whole area over there. Yeah, if I get down in here, I'm going to get wasted. All the enemies down there have respawns. There are 2 enemies in that room over here. There are enemies there. I will just be sandwiched. I will be absolutely sandwiched. Whatever. We are just gonna get the hell out of here. We are going to get up here. And let's see who follows us. Alright, that went way easier than I expected. But still, I am a little bit at a loss. For what is over there? Somebody wrote something there. How did they get there? Motherfucker. Alright, let's worry about it later. Only thing is I don't have a lot of time anymore, unfortunately. Really unfortunately. Because I'm really enjoying this game. A lot. Alright, now I'm going down into some fire pits. With the fire swords. I don't think that's the most effective.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls.
She is the
Larger,
fire
more
keeper,
powerful
right?
Souls.
Holy shit, that's an epic sword.
Seek the king. That is the only way.
Wow, that's a pretty epic, formidable
lands.
foe. Let me quickly say Dark Souls 2 diminishing returns adaptability when your dodge invincibility frames and item usage speeds around 38 to 40. $88 or $92 agility for early game baseline. Are you kidding me? That's way too much. 99 has .96 agility has 11 iframes. 99 12. 105 13. 110 hard cap. Is where most attributes stop giving as many benefits. Adaptability 25, 28, 35. 25 for resistances, 25 for agility. If attack is around 30 or 28. 35 for agility if attack is around 5. So it's between 25 and 35 depending on your attack speed, I guess. Attack is not really an attribute, but okay. What are we gonna do? Agility, adaptability. Yes, let's do it. That guy didn't have a lot. I only have like... Ah, wait. I have, of course, souls here. I do find it really a pity that you cannot preview items here. That's really a big pity. Because over here it can look pretty okay, but a lot of these armors, they actually look like that's that infantry set. I do find that actually a pretty cool set. But a lot of these armors, they really look like... And again, it is so weird that they don't put the required attributes here. Like, I'm sure I cannot buy... I can buy this one, but I'm sure I cannot use it because my strength is not high enough. But anywho, they look nice. Here, this one looks also pretty cool. But then when you are carrying it or are wearing it, it really looks like a dress most of the time. So yeah, just like what I'm wearing now. I mean, it's not the worst set. It's actually pretty cool with that shoulder plate. But I really don't like the helmet. But yeah, I prefer, I think, to level up instead of an armor that looks a little bit cooler.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls, seek the king.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's see if this guy has something for 1700.
Forget to buy something? Thanks very much. Do come again.
I have no idea how I got this one. Right, this one is basically better across the board. And this one is worse except for slash defense, I guess. But it's not that much worse. Although it's quite worse for fire. Yeah, it's basically worse for everything except slash stuff. strike. Yeah, and again, it looks like a skirt. Why can't they have like normal... I don't understand. Even on AI, it doesn't look like this. I just thought to see how it looks just for fun, but no. And I actually also don't want to wear something that the enemies are wearing as well. But it's really weird. On the enemies I found that coat to look pretty decent. But when I'm putting it on now, the top half is okay, but then the bottom half, it is again like some kind of a skirt. It's really weird. Alright, but I cannot put too much money into cosmetics. Already wasted too much. Alright, something is going wrong here. Ah, that's a summon sign. I never sold those yet. Alright, we had 700. I don't want to buy too many human effigies because I think they're limited, and I think if I buy a lot of them I will use them more easily, so then waste them, so to say. Probably I should have just kept the money and save it for leveling. God damn it, motherfucker. Yeah, this was really my own mistake. I really was pressing the wrong buttons. It was really stupid. Fuck me! Now I'm dead. I'm not human anymore. Alright, I remember this whole area, but I'm unfortunately not able to clear it now. Oh my god. You see, the enemies are really not that strong, but you can just be bomb rushed anyway. So we are waking him up. Oh, nice. I was not expecting that parry to work. Right, let's see if we can parry that motherfucker. Yes, we can. But again, it drains a lot of health. Alright, we have these weird lizards indeed. I remember those. So we're now getting to the other sides of where these other items were of that inner courtyard. I really don't feel like killing that enemy, but I'm again just gonna roleplay. They are all... Yeah, fuck me. Now I know what I forgot to buy. Arrows. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm just gonna roleplay that they are all terrible. Ah, that may be the boss fight. That they are all terrible beings. Right, this is, I think, where that E3 trailer was. It was super dark and then they went in. No, I think it was more an archway. But still, it could be here. I don't... that the release game never lived up to. And only now, with this path tracing, does the game actually live up to that promise of dark and light. Because in the release of the game, you really don't need a torch at all. Everything is way too bright. But now... in this one, beware of skeleton, therefore try torch. Yeah, I remember it. I do think it is this door. There's a basement there with skeletons. And that's going to be really tricky. But maybe skeletons are actually susceptible to being hit with the torch. Would not surprise me. Try tongue but hole. I didn't even see it. There's a guy there who is not aggroing. Oh, he is. Can I please get a parry? Try up. No, I don't want to have to do a boss fight now. I don't think this is the boss fight. No, it's not. Nice. Ah, that is that other area that we still have to explore. Man, but these graphics, they feel so... I find them extremely amazing. I don't know what it is about the graphics. They just feel perfect. I really find them perfect. Unfortunately, I don't have time to continue. It's already past 10 in the evening. Ah, there's a chest there down below. Yeah, I don't know why, but to me, I think this is my favorite Dark Souls game. I don't know why. It is just the vibe. Alright, I'm sure there will be more guys attacking as soon as I go here. Here, the fact that that room now is... Ah, there's a... This one will wake up, right? That may sound like I'm the aggressor, but I really don't mind, because they fuck me over so often. And he would only wake up after I would pick this up, I'm sure. But anyways, it is just... Yeah. I just find it an amazing game. And more so... with this path tracing. It just all comes together. I don't know. It's just... This really feels like a next-gen game to me. I don't know why. Alright, is there also like a crystal lizard over there? What the hell is that? Oh, there's also something over there. I think that are skeletons that will rise or something. Yeah. No, holy shit. I did left forward because I wanted to zoom. But it's actually, yeah, skeleton heads. And there's also something similar over there. And there it's not a head. It's like a full skeleton body. So it would not surprise me if they come to life. Alright, but anyway, yeah, all the doors are locked actually. Where do we go? Yeah. I think only that other direction then. Holy fucker rolling. Like so. Alright, I guess this is the only way. We will be doing this in the next episode. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you there. I'm really bummed out that I cannot play longer. I'm really getting into the vibe. But yeah. Real life calls. Hope to see you in the next episode. For the meantime, oh wait. Don't forget yourself as well. Always do keep on gaming. See you later.